The removal of negative thoughts and feelings will greatly benefit your manifestations and help them to materialize effortlessly. Negative thoughts and feelings are the ones that contradict your now assumptions. Your assumption is that you are now living in your ideal home, in your ideal body, earning your ideal amount of money, and contradictory thoughts say, no, you're not. You really don't need any assistance being reminded on what the 3D world is showing you. You are inside the 3D world and you can see what is there and what is not there for the moment. So you don't have to cope with these contradictory thoughts that are not serving you, and all they're really doing right now is playing Captain Obvious. Neville once said, "You are already that which you want to be, and your refusal to believe this is the only reason you do not see it." Abraham Hicks always talks about getting out of your own way. And when it comes to our thoughts, it's as though we're constantly teetering between I have it and no, I don't. I have the money and no, that's not true. I want you to remember that an assumption, though false, if persisted in, will harden into fact. I want you to remember that. If we could just flow downstream instead of trying to and failing to fight against the currents, we would flow right into our stuff effortlessly and rapidly. And this is where our thoughts come into the picture, all of the unwanted ones. There is a practice that I use to rid my mind and my spirit of all unwanted thoughts and feelings, and I think you'll find this very therapeutic. You start by writing down all of your negative thoughts on paper. And when my mind gets too loud, sometimes the words and the phrases that I write down, they don't really make much sense. They're not very coherent, but rest assured the words that hit that paper are the exact unwanted thoughts that have been whirling around in my mind, causing me anxiety and fear. So write these words down as you hear them. You'll notice that once you write them down, you'll no longer hear them. So this acts as a brain dump. It's as though you're cleaning up your home and putting all the garbage in the can. Keep on this step until you feel as though everything is out. All of the fear and the anxiety, all of the anger, all of the dark thoughts that have been haunting you and keeping you down. Get this all out. Just this step alone would be enough, but let's go further. Fold the paper as many times as you can, and make sure you fold it inwards as though you've collected dust and you don't want any to fall out. The objective here is to fold it shut, and if you have tape, then tape it shut. Step 3 is the fun part, for me at least. You light that paper of collected anxiety on fire and you watch it burn. Now, what is currently being destroyed is a physical representation of everything that's been weighing you down. Step 4, you collect the ashes and discard it in water. Let it go down a drain or bury it in the earth, preferably off your own property. Anxiety and depression is something that I deal with from time to time, so I understand that it can be difficult trying to stay in assumption when your mind is on its own loop, playing back thoughts that are contradicting what it is you're trying to create. I totally get that. Unwanted thoughts and feelings are something that should be dealt with swiftly before they color your behaviors and ultimately your reality. This is my opinion. This is a method I have been using for quite some time now, and I promise you it always helps to silence any negativity that I may be feeling. Nearly instantly by the end of this one session, they're all gone. And I can hear myself think the thoughts that I want to think again. I hope you try this method, and if you do, let me know how you liked it and how it worked for you. But for now, toodles.